Can I leave my bags here? You very quickly asked the woman behind the counter, looking first at her, then at an open door. Sure, a guy replies from behind said counter, and then, moving like lightning, you move your remaining bags to right by said counter, then rush out of the store.
You turn left and run toward a main strip, the strip which cars can drive on and one with shops lining it. There are plenty of other strips in the area, with many poorly lit and perfect for hiding in. But you decide that checking the main strip for your goods should be your #1 priority right now. The sun is bruised, almost down for the count, and you almost wish you could see what it can, even with flares of eyelids half shut out. If only you were just a blurry figure to follow, a dot to watch, even if only on a mental map to try and find. If only you were some kind of holographic map rising from your fingertips into the naked air, like smoke coming from small chimneys, flues that cannot be blown so maps cannot just disappear. And if only you could smoke your finger, and if only you had some cannabis to use to calm yourself down. The sun is bruised, almost down for the count, and you almost wish you could see what it can, even with flares of eyelids half shut out. You arrive at the main strip, which lies only a few seconds from the store's door. You look left and then right. You know the strip, it's full of bakeries and cafes, but far too many to check just now. Seeing nothing suspicious, you turn around and head into the maze of dark alleyways that scar the city of Amsterdam, surrounding the red sore that is the infamous area. The sun is bruised, almost down for the count, and you almost wish you could see what it can, even with flares of eyelids half shut out. Before you reach the end of the alleyway that runs alongside the store you just left, you see a group of guys and girls sitting at a table. You're practically before them, like they're a court with no change before you to offer anybody. What fate is before you, your stolen bag could be put before anything you see. You must find it before you leave this place. The group does not look up as you approach it, and will not do so until you ask, "Did you see a guy walk through here with a black bag?" They now surely look up. It's a stupid question, you know this. You know the guy would not have attracted anyone's attention. He would have had no reason to run. No, a woman answers. You hardly break your stride, but you feel like simply banging your head against a wall. Impatience is a sin. Will you hit a wall when running, not seeing anyone suspicious? You reach the end of the alleyway and look right then left this time, but all you see are alleys that are empty but full wrappers that once covered more than ground you hardly do. Junk food you can't begin to talk about eating now. It's hard to digest and sit in alley in Eastern Congo. Bandits with weapons want minerals on paper. It looks like travel between Western and Eastern Congo is nice and easy by roads, but such roads are nowhere to really be seen. There's no dot to watch, both here and there. Your back could be east of where you are, but you cannot govern the people there. Just like how people to east of Kinshasa are not governed by Kinshasa's government. Here happenings are a mystery, about right here they are too. So too is what I'm gonna put on paper now. If you cannot recall what you quickly written, even if you can only recall broken passages like alleyways, and if you've got the right mind to studiously do so. So if it isn't simply walls, Western walls, heads can be touched to them like crazy. How can you properly ask a higher power for your property back? Can people be forward, walling forward all at once to look for your bag in a holy manner? But you feel like simply banging your head against a wall. Impatience is a sin. Will you hit a wall when running, not seeing anyone suspicious? No thieves are present before any wall here. What did you expect? The guy who stole your bag to be just around this corner waiting for you. But you feel like simply banging your head against a wall. Impatience is a sin. Will you hit a wall when running, not seeing anyone suspicious? Several garbage bags in a pile as freshly as a new beginning. You may need like needing to be simply sitting down for a fresh feed. Could bandits be against the wall helpful at all? You cannot traverse an entire highway to every artery of this district to find a thief who made out like a bandit, like made out of the same figurative material collected demeanor. What unlicensed vendors can be of assistance to you? What camera can be regularly traversed along all the space alleyways traverse here? Can you traverse vantage points like areas of expertise associated with finding this thief? Will he traverse accusations in a court of law? You see ominous traverses of buildings that are like the steepest natural versions. Do you need to study every traverse, whether vertical or horizontal, the in and out skirts of this district? You start thinking that maybe the thief is behind the nearest wall. Maybe he is just around a near corner, holding a knife. And then you hear a thud and look to your right. You can check the black bags until they're truly under your eyes. Not open any, but simply walk toward them and check them out as though each one is a beautiful black burst. What disease is one to watch out for most? The least parts of your body have not been ripped from your body, then taken from your person. There must be some way to interact with as many people as possible in a manner that's not warlike, and without falling victim to the social disease of crime waves after crime waves and associated emotion coming over you perpetually. One disease generally begets another. Karma would be the theft of goods from a thief. Might it also be the contraction of a disease from handling contaminated goods? You wonder if you should have put harmful bacteria on certain spots on your bag. Then you might now be seeing the culprit more like a doctor than a victim. Can the thief see you? Are you starting to feel sick and tired of this pursuit of an unknown being? Millions are in the same figurative refugees boat as you. Canals are everywhere around here somewhere. You can check the black bags until they're truly under your eyes. Not open any, but simply walk toward them and check them out as though each one is a beautiful black bird. But this may waste valuable seconds, minutes, a life devoted to only contemporary artistic endeavors rather than practical practices. You surely have a hunger to find your goods, like you're as hungry as a poor Congolese person, but you're not sure what to do. Whether you should turn left and run down an alley, or quickly check out the black bags in the hope of finding something, anything that belongs to you. You can check the black